Hello, I am so excited to share with you my latest workshop. This workshop features the Legacy of Love collection. Um, and this collection is absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, this may be one of my most favorite workshops that I've designed since joining Creative Memories. So I am so excited to share this workshop with you. It features six two-page layouts, so a total of 12 by 12 layouts. And then I also, let me go through, well, this is showing you the first layout in this workshop. And let me show you what product that I'm using to create these layouts. First of all, you're going to need the Legacy of Love designer pack, which comes with the paper packet. It comes with the matte pack cards, one set of laser cut borders, and the embellishments. And the sticker sheets. You are also going to need to order a second set of the Legacy of Love laser cut borders. So you need a total of 2 sets. And then I also used the black alphabet embellishment letters on some of my layouts to help with the titles in it. So cardstock wise, all of my bases are, well, except for one, are white cardstock. So you definitely are going to need at least 12 sheets of white cardstock. I also used some black cardstock, some beige cardstock, as well as some hot fudge cardstock. The number of sheets, when I have the cutting guide complete, I'll be able to tell you those exact numbers. But you're definitely going to need quite a few sheets of the black cardstock, a few less sheets of the hot fudge, and even fewer of the beige cardstock. And I'll kind of point those out to you. So here is our first layout. What I love about this layout is those laser cut borders. I love that across the top here, as well as across this lower portion of the layout. And I love this warm, distressed color scheme of this collection. So you're going to see a lot of those browns and blacks and beiges in this workshop that I've designed. And it's just like this piece here, it's so pretty, and I think it's going to make it so versatile. I'm using pictures from a back to school photo shoot I did last year of my 2 youngest girls. And it's her senior year, so there's some multiple clothing changes. And so I have a lot of pictures, and most of the layouts are featuring pictures from that photo shoot. But you'll see that, like in this one, she's wearing black pants and a green top, like an olive green top, and then you're going to see other pictures in here. But you're going to just see how, because of the neutral tones, it really allows your photos to really pop and shine on this with this collection. So, and just lots of versatility. So fun. All right, that is layout number 1. Let's pull in layout number 2. And this one features my other daughter. Let's make sure I am in the camera. Okay, so here's layout number 2, and this was super fun to use some more of those laser cut borders and some strips of paper on here, because there are so many beautiful pieces of paper in this collection. I love this, do they call that argyle, I think, and the checkered, and there's got some stickers. There's some really fun embellishments in here. This clock, this laser cut clock that's from the embellishment pack, and using some stickers. And here is where you're seeing those black lettering. So it's the black alphabet embellishments. So that's those letters right here for her name that I spelled out there. So such a pretty collection, and I really liked that white base just because it really allowed, there's so, like, the pattern papers definitely have a lot of texture and busyness to them, and that white base just allows those papers to shine but not become too much or overwhelming. On this one, I did want to point out, I did have this printed with that white border and then mounted it on the black cardstock to give it that double matte as the feature photo on this layout. And then we do have a couple of tags on here, which does bring me to a couple additional embellishments, or different additional tools, I guess, that I used. You would want to have something to create that tag, whether you use a punch or your Cricut. You would want something like that to create those tags. All right, that is layout number 2. Tell me what you're thinking. Are you liking this? Is this so fun? Okay, one of the things that is super fun about this collection is on one side you tend to have um, a lot of the brown tones, those warm brown tones. And then the other side, or some of the other sheets, sometimes it's the back, but sometimes it's just the other half of the paper packet, that you've got a whole bunch, or the color scheme is more in the grays and blacks. So you kind of have 2 different color schemes that you can work with this particular collection. So on this layout, I definitely lean towards the blacks and grays papers and embellishments and everything on here. Now this polka dot paper does have a little bit of that light tan or beige color in it. And my pictures still do, but you can see how just these photos truly pop off the page with this collection, which I just love. I did use some black cardstock for a frame here and gutted that. I've done a little bit of ink splattering on this base. That is purely optional. When I do use products that are not creative memories or that aren't available, like the black ink for ink splattering, I try to make sure that even if you don't add that, or you choose not to, or whether you have that or not, it's not going to make or break your layout. Your layout's still going to look finished without it. I like the look of it. It finishes that layout for me. I like that little extra, but it's definitely optional. Super fun embellishments and stickers on this one, using more of those laser embellishments here just for this layout to come together. But you could see how where you've got those grays and black tones in the background, it really is going to make it very flexible to work with whatever your photos are on this layout. And we've got a lot of big photos on here, so you could definitely, where I've got these 2 vertical 4x6s and a horizontal 4x6 and a 4x4, you could switch these up for maybe 2 3x4 horizontal photos, something like that. You could kind of switch this up to work with your photos. You've got a lot of retail space to really make this layout work for your pictures. All right, here we go with the next one. This one was so fun. Oh my gosh, I just really love the circles on this layout. I love this laser cut border that I used. I used part of the full piece there, and the other one's over here, and then I've got a full strip, which is why you need 2 sets of those laser cut borders. I've got a couple little journaling strips on here, and you can see same photo shoot, but she's wearing her blue performance dress, and wow, just wow, does that not just pop off this page? And that is what I love about this collection, is it really, really, really supports and highlights your photos. Did a little bit of double matting here with the beige cardstock on these 2 photos, and then the other photos are just matted with a single mat, using that beige, just a thin mat. I used a few more of those black letters for my title over here. Got a lot of layering with the circles, so you'll definitely need your circle cutting system, both the jumbo and the trio of regular size ones. Just so fun adding the little details with the stickers and the borders that really just finished this layout and just made it come together. So, all right, I think this is layout number 4. Okay, here is layout number 5, and you're going to see that we kind of switched back to the grays and blacks, but I did add a little pop of this brown color throughout the layout. So through the embellishments and the title, we've got another laser cut border on here. This is actually from one of the map pack cards, as well as this, where I cut it out, cut them down, as well as this. So we kind of cut up some of those map pack cards to use on this layout, which was super fun. It actually was this paper. This is actually the rest of this map pack card. I cut off the top and bottom of it and used it on the layout, which was super fun. There is right here and here a punch. This is a punch that I use quite frequently, actually. It's the tabs punch, and I've just punched a part of the tab to make a different looking tab than what the hole punch creates. So I punched out of some paper to add just a little touch of those brown tones throughout the layout. Um, and this came together. These pictures are actually from Father's Day this year, and only my one daughter was around for Father's Day. And so I always traditionally take pictures on Mother's Day and Father's Day with my kids, with me on Mother's Day and with my husband on Father's Day. And so it was just the two of them this year, which was kind of made for a really fast shoot, like just fast pictures after we got home from church. But super cute, super fun. And you can see how, like, the color scheme of these, I've got the greens in the background, but she's just the grays and blues. And just how cute is that? And there's no blue in the collection. There is the grays for sure, but just such a pretty collection that's really versatile for whatever your pictures are. So super fun. And obviously none of these photos that I've used are like legacy pictures or from, but this collection definitely was perfect for these photos. So, all right, here is the last layout. And I love that she is wearing this really pretty cranberry red sweater in these photos, and just to show you how I've got those neutral tones in the background, but then she's wearing the red, and doesn't that just, oh, vibrant and wow factor and just amazing. And that's what's so great about this collection, is you really can pull almost about any pictures and they will be the hero of your layout with this workshop. Once again, we've got some stickers, and I love this pattern paper. It's so pretty. I just love it. It's probably one of my favorite sheets in the collection. Using those laser cut borders and some hot fudge cardstock with some beige for my photo mats. We've got a lot of embellishment clusters going on, using the matte pack card as well as some stickers and embellishments to make those clusters. And so it just came together so quickly, so easy, just so beautiful. I couldn't be more happy with the outcome of this workshop. So there you have it. This is my Legacy of Love workshop. There will be a link in the description to my blog where you can order this collection and order this workshop guide. There will be two options, of course. You'll be able to purchase the product and have it shipped right to you. That product bundle will have everything but your cardstock in it, just so, because a lot of people have the cardstock and they want to use up their stash. But it'll have all your Legacy of Love products that I used on here. And then there will also be an option for you to purchase the workshop guide. This is specifically for those of you who are not in the United States and can't order your supplies from me, and or those Creative Memories advisors who would like to use this workshop for their personal use or in their business. So there'll be those options on my blog that you'll be able to see and be able to get your hands on this beautiful collection and this workshop. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this. And I hope that you love it as much as I do. Such a beautiful collection. Definitely a must have, and you don't want to miss out on it. So, all right, that's it for me today. And as always, happy scrapbooking.